I finally have an excuse to have a clickbait boob thumbnail in one of my videos. Also, welcome to qTalkie. Remember last year when Microsoft was involved in a small controversy involving the use of go-go dancers at GDC? It stuck out to me at the time because just as quickly as it flared up, it died right down. In the end, no one actually gave a shit, and the world moved on. That brings me to my point. What is the issue with using promotional models? Is it even an issue at all? I guess we'll see. First off, for the uninitiated, what is a promotional model? Well, according to Wikipedia, a promotional model is a model hired to drive consumer demand for a product, service, brand, or concept by directly interacting with potential customers. A majority of promotional models typically tend to be conventionally attractive in physical appearance. They serve to make a product or service more appealing and can provide information to journalists and consumers at trade shows and convention events. So yeah, it's a classic example of sex sells. And it's been around for almost as long as trade shows have been around. The colloquial term booth babe or booth bro, if you're talking about men, is often attributed to this particular type of model. But the question is, if there's actually something inherently bad about this type of model. And to be honest...
Introducing the all-natural burger, the first ever in fast food. With no antibiotics, no added hormones, and no steroids. Only at Carl's Jr.
Got what you want, got what you need. Live your dream, but be your fantasy.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with the practice. We know from experience that this type of marketing works. Financially, it's kind of a win-win. Think about it. The participating company could draw attention from potential customers. Potential customers may find something worth buying past that initial enticement, and the models themselves basically get paid for existing. That's kind of oversimplifying things, but I'm sure you understand the point that I'm trying to make. And that's not to say that there may not be an issue. There's been an overall push against having sex used as a marketing tool for decades now. There's also the very real chance that a company that spent its money hiring models may fail to draw in the attention that they desired. We live in an age where merit in the tech and video game industries is above all. And let's use Microsoft as an example again. Not everyone is interested in the models that you hire, Microsoft. People would rather know how you plan on making the Xbox One suck less. That's obviously a joke, but whether or not Booth Babes itself is rooted in sexism is not an answer that I have, not a question that I can really answer. It's not my call. But I will say that nowadays, a company employing scantily clad models is more likely to run off potential customers than they are to draw them in. And that's not something that you really want to happen. Microsoft did issue an apology for the GDC thing, and then they quietly retired the use of promotional models. And it's not something that's on the forefront of my mind, like I'm not constantly thinking about it, wondering if there's gonna be booth babes at the next con or whatever like that. I don't really care. And it doesn't matter to me if they're really gone, but it is interesting to think about. In the entertainment and tech industries over the past 30 years, it's interesting to see how marketing has really changed and how it hasn't changed. And just like I said earlier, I don't have a problem with booth babes. Not really. Will I be sad if they get hired anymore? No. One, I don't think booth babes are going anywhere anytime soon, and two, it's such an inconsequential thing to me that I sometimes can't fathom why people get so upset. Check this out. Here's some advice. Let these models earn their living, and you, as a customer, judge the company not on that, but on their merit, on the products or services that they offer. Judge them based on that and not what they try to do as promotion. Because overall, the promotion doesn't matter in the scheme of things. It's the product or service that they're selling to you. Because I bet that none of the people who complained about Microsoft at GDC were willing to dump their Windows computers or their Xboxes over it. I just don't think it's worth getting that angry over. But that's just my thoughts on the matter. I'd love to know what you think. Do you not like the concept of booth babes as a marketing strategy? Do you think it's great? Or are you like me who doesn't care? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below or on my Twitter. And while you're there, make sure you drop me a follow. I'd also really love it if you liked this video, shared it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. I'm your presenter, Q. Have a wonderful day.